How much should you be charging for your product or service on your webinar? Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you never miss a video. If you know webinars are what you need to grow your business, grab my free course that is down below. Let's jump into it. So if you've been trying to figure out how much to price your product or service that you sell on your webinar at, you are in the right place. We are going to answer that question today. You may have noticed that the landscape is all over the place. I've seen people selling things for $197 all the way up to $4,997. I don't suggest either one of those prices. Here's the thing. A lot of people want to compete on price. They think that that is the number one way that they are going to get more sales. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that you can make, whether it is on your webinar or in business in general. You should never, ever compete on price. Instead, build an offer that sets you apart from everyone else in your space, and then you don't have to worry about price. But we'll get to that in another video. Right now, just know that price is not what you should be competing on, nor should that determine what you are setting your price at on your webinar. What should determine your pricing is how comfortable you are presenting, how many of your offers you have sold, and most importantly, the outcome that you get for other people. So we're going to break this down really quickly. I'm going to give you my 3-step framework for how you should do pricing on your webinar. If you've never done a webinar before and you do not have a list, I would start by doing Facebook Lives and driving people to sales calls. This is going to get you comfortable before you ever jump into doing a webinar. Once you have a little bit of a list and you have some money to spend on an ad budget, then you can do the full-blown webinar. So here's what I would recommend. If you have a list, 200, 300, 400 people, do 2 to 5 webinars and price it at $497. That is going to allow you to get a few sales. If you have 5 people that show up to the webinar, that's perfect. That's probably going to convert to 0 or 1 sales for you right away. But that's okay. What you're doing right now is you're laying the groundwork. You are getting comfortable presenting your webinar in a clean, easy to understand fashion, knocking all the bugs out of it, getting your follow-up sequence set. Once you've done it a few times and you have 1 or 2 sales, you need to do a cart close, and you can even send a note to your list and say, hey, if you've checked out my webinar, the price is going up. If you want what I'm selling, buy it now because the price is going up next week. Now, once you have some money, you can do your webinar and you can move the price up to $997. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people are like, yes, I'm going to really start making money. Well, the thing is, once you start running ads to cold traffic, you are going to be paying somewhere between $500 to $1,500 per sale. Now, I'm going to explain this for you really quickly. These are general numbers, industry standards. So if you spend $1,000 in ads and you have 100 people register, you're going to be spending $10 per registrant. Out of those 100 people that register, if you have a decent landing page and a decent sequence that drives them to the webinar, you're probably going to end up with somewhere between 20 and 30 people on your webinar live. From the 20 to 30 people that are on your webinar live, you can expect 1 to 3 sales. On the low end, you're going to get 1 sale. Please hear me. When you first get started, don't be upset if that's what happens. Right now, you are, again, laying the groundwork, getting things rolling. As you get better at presenting, as your funnel gets better, as you get more testimonials, your numbers will increase. But right off the bat, you're probably going to be spending $1,000 per sale. That's okay. Keep rolling with it, reinvest your money, because what you're going to do is this is going to force you to get your follow-up sequence better. It's going to force you to get your presentation better, and it's going to force you to get better at the overall process. As this happens, you will get that number, that $1,000 per sale will drop. Then you can start putting more money into ads. Once you have done your webinar about 20 times, you're going to have this stuff dialed in. Then you can raise your price to $19.97. But you want to have your presentation dialed in really, really well, because the more your price goes up, the more you need to show proof and become the authority. The more you need to engage people when you are giving your presentation. This will keep them on and justify the more expensive price. That's my 3-step process. $4.97, $9.97, $19.97. Then you can turn it evergreen. Once you've done it about 30 to 40 times, you can turn it evergreen and you don't have to do it live ever again. You can just do it live for groups, for private presentations, or from a stage at a live event. Some people say, well, can I charge $2,997 or $3,997 or maybe even $4,000? If you go over 1997, you are going to see your sales numbers drop quite a bit. But what you can do is drive people to a phone conversation. Either you can do the sales call yourself or you can have a sales team do it for you. That's going to be the topic of another video, but that's my recommendation. If you want to charge more than that, I would not do that. Personally, the numbers don't justify it. I would instead drive them to a phone call. If you know that webinars are what you need to grow your business and you want to learn more about them, there is a free course in the description. Make sure that you grab that. If you already have a webinar, but it's not converting the way that you want and you're trying to break through, I will do a webinar VIP breakdown for you where I will critique your entire webinar. I'll show you what's working, what's not, and what to fix. I'll also break down your funnel for you, and I will break down your follow-up sequence so that you can maximize your conversions. There's a link for that down below as well. And last but not least, if you know webinars are how you need to grow your business and you want to build it from scratch for maximum conversion and skip all the early stuff and just jump right to being able to charge $9.97 or $19.97, there's a link down below where we'll do a strategy session and I will show you what it would look like. I'll sit down and we'll build out your entire webinar funnel for you. We'll build the presentation, the deck, the funnel, the landing page, the lead magnet, and all the follow-up sequences. We will do it all with you. There's a link to schedule that call down in the description below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, guys, take action, change lives, and make money. And I will see you next time.